Yeah, that's girls. Hard work.
You're listening to the Chartographers.
Everybody! Michael, that was just a scream.
That's what he did the first time, too.
Sorry.
I have a problem with English.
Yeah, so... yeah, this is the Chartographers. This is Evan Sadi. This is Taran O'Reilly. This is special guest Michael Kaluzny. Kaluzny? Kaluzny.
Either one. It's Polish for swamp dweller.
Well, hot diggity.
You said that with such pride.
Gay guys, fire up your grinder. You know what to look for.
Then Chicago's the right place.
Yeah.
That's right.
I know. So, hey, listen. We're here. We just went ahead. We ranked all of Lady Gaga's albums. It was a really great discussion. Really glad we had it. It was wonderful and delightful. But now, of course, it's the Happy Hour Minisode where things get so serious, like you wouldn't believe. We're totally not drinking. And we're going to start off the Happy Hour Minisode with the thing we start off at the top of every Happy Hour Minisode. Guys! What's the worst Lady Gaga song? Here's the thing. We all know my answer is, of course, Jewels and Drugs. It's the worst fucking thing ever made. But I want to briefly point out the bonus track off of Born This Way, a song that features the lyric, Jesus is the new black. That is one that exists, and it is not of good artistic intent. It is not quality.
No,
it's far from quality.
That's some bullshit right there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, but that is just my nominees. Michael.
Oh, God. Oh no.
Hey yo.
Hey.
Nothing else I can say.
Hey. I'm not gonna agree with AO.
Okay, I know. It's just I tossing that out there. I need to get a reaction out of you.
Oh boy. There's just too much. There's so many songs that I skip. But I mean,
Paper Gangsta.
Sex Dreams is not my song.
Really?
It's really not my
Yeah,
song.
and that's okay. The verses are weird. The verses are like not in any kind of traditional structure at all.
Sex Dreams. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the objective answer here is Jewels and Drugs.
Yeah.
There's no getting around it, especially... I will say the one redeeming thing about it is when she performed it for the first time at the iTunes Festival in London, she performed it with you could tell she had been slightly affected by the British accents around her, and she started developing one as she was performing, and she had to excuse T.I. for not being able to show up. He couldn't get a visa to go to the UK, and her quote where she says something like, T.I. couldn't get across the pond, poor thing.
That's almost as bad as Katy Perry.
It was the moment I gave up on Artpop. It was the moment I gave up on Artpop.
That's pretty great. But legitimately,
So funny.
though, during... Because Taran and I watched it one day. We watched the Prismatic World Tour, and...
how was it?
Garbage.
Terrible.
Yeah?
Actually
Yeah.
terrible.
Like no redeeming qualities at all.
And at one point, aside from the rap cat music video that was animated at
I
one
feel
point
like we've
to
talked
Gin
about
and
this
Juice.
on the podcast.
I know,
before.
but I want people to know how terrible it is. But at one point, she walks
We
out,
haven't
she
even
gets a
done
guitar.
Katy Perry episode.
And we're never going to either, which is the best part. But at one point, she gets out, like, she's in this garden, and she has her acoustic guitar, but she's like, she is speaking in this fucking weird, affected British accent. Oh my goodness, what is it over here?
What do you think I'm going to grow from my garden? Not that. I know what you were thinking.
Get your mind out in
so
the gutters.
bad.
Right, and so she gets out, like, a fake watering can, and fake waters the ground, and this, like, pizza box.
A chair comes out from the stage with a pizza box on it, and she's like, "Oh look, everyone! I grew a pizza. Who wants some?"
It's just like...
And then she gives it to this girl in the audience.
Who's
like,
just
cool,
as confused as we
I'm
are,
really
for the
glad we
record.
just spent
Yeah.
3 minutes on that. Thanks.
Thanks. You know what that's called in the industry? Filling time.
I paid $400 for this ticket.
Hashtag Fire Island. So, that being said, Taran, what is your pick for...
I mean, Jewels and Drugs is the obvious answer.
Okay.
It's the one.
It's the one. I mean, it's just...
But we both listed one other one. I
There are-
listed... Yeah.
There are bad songs elsewhere, but they're just not on the same level.
And,
I mean,
and
there
nothing
are,
else I can say?
There are a lot of, like, really bad B-sides on the Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't totally count.
but none of them say Jesus is the new black. That's all I'm saying.
No, I don't know. I think it has to be Jewels and Drugs. That's just the worst song. Or maybe like Bad Kids. Bad Kids is. Yeah.
I just never got into Bad Kids.
That's just it's just up there for
I
me.
remember reading
so
Evan's
bland.
review on Pop Matters, and I couldn't
fucking
believe
love
when I disagreed with him on that. And
I know, and I've been so right about so many things, and still I'm right about Bad Kids to this day. But that being said, we all know Lady Gaga is a visual artist. She is one that is, she has a very distinct, aside from fashion style, which goes without saying, her music videos are, fairly iconic as well. So let's just toss up the debate, worst and best music video. Let's start with worst Lady Gaga music video. And this is one where, again, there are options.
Correct.
From the cheap settery of Love Game.
Love Game's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, like,
Cross dancing.
in a kitschy way, I kind of love that video because it's so bad. Like,
Yeah.
I love the chain link sunglasses and her, like, weird-ass light stick and...
Which is not even used. They just kind of have it once, yeah.
Her fucking leotard with a hood on it.
Yeah.
So much gold. And also the dance move where she just throws her arm out and all of the dancers grab their dicks and stagger backwards.
because why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they?
Gaga is thinking about their dicks, so that it hurts, obviously.
Yeah.
This is art.
Yeah.
It's art pop, exactly.
Yeah.
From the very beginning.
But also, my other two nominees that just immediately come to mind, Judas comes to mind, because for all the motorcycle
Worst,
badass,
though?
but only because the choreography is so jack-awful terrible, not even a middle school, production of a musical would do it.
It is bad.
It's movve your arms in a circle, shuffle off the buffalo.
It's a shuffle step. Yeah.
That was the last moment
scoop
that Gaga
and
worked with
scoop
Lorianne
clap.
Gibson, who
Yeah.
was her choreographer up until that point, and that was the head moment where it all blew up.
Yeah.
And
that's why the choreography in the Marry the Night video is so fucking good.
it's stellar.
That is
It is.
that's
Yeah, it's
some
actually legit.
Great
Legit.
choreography.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense, because she's working with someone new.
Yep. Yeah.
I would also argue my other nominee for worst, because, and Michael, you and I were hanging out at the time when the video
I remember.
I do. You got a text alert, because
There
your
was a-
phone was set up for text alerts from Gaga on her Twitter, right?
Yeah.
And... And the video premiere, we're like, oh shit, let's watch it. So we loaded up the video for The Edge of Glory, and it's just her on sets.
Do you remember
her
the
on
30
sets.
seconds of silence that
Yeah,
succeeded?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know, because it's just
Ooh.
well, and of course we found out the story later is that she was working with Joseph Kahn, who's this well-known, respected, regarded music video director. He directed Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. He directed Toxic by Britney Spears. Fairly iconic, big-budget, multi-million-dollar music videos. And they had an elaborate plan for this, too. But I guess, after day one of filming or whatever, he got into severe, clashing of heads with Gaga in terms of artistic intent. So she fired him and just, we have the sets, so I'm just going to film the rest myself. And it was just her on a bunch of fire escapes and the streets and everything. And some people were like, "Oh my God, she's going so normal. What a bold artistic move." And I'm just like,
Normal.
yeah,
The makeup. No.
yeah. But for me, it's just
That
like
wig,
It was Versace all over her body, and then it just proceeded into her makeup. It was Versace on her face.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
I mean, she
normal.
did that a lot in the Born This Way era.
Right,
Yeah.
that's
Versace
true.
on her
Yeah.
face.
But
Yeah.
but then the
Versace
thing
on
about
the
it is
floor.
that I watched it and I'm just like, it feels like there should be dancers or something here. These sets are so empty.
Yes. See, there should be more in it. I absolutely agree. But in its defense, it's not a bad music video.
No.
It's just not a Gaga music video, and it's not a good music video.
But anytime I try to rationalize it, I realize that I'm attempting to rationalize it. It's not. It doesn't deserve it. I'm just attempting to do it because I love her so much.
Right,
Fair.
exactly.
But see, the thing is, I'm not sure how you can shit on all over the Edge of Glory for worst Gaga video when we have Guy as an option.
Oh, bitch.
Oh bitch!
Oh, bitch.
Oh bitch! It got real in here.
That was Such a good music
Are we
video.
talking about the 11-minute version?
The Artpop
incorporating-
film.
The Artpop film.
I will say I did kind of like that she used the other songs in there. It was
Right.
Aura and Venus, right?
I think she desperately wanted. I remember
Art
her
Pop
wanting
and
Venus to
Art Pop
be.
and Venus, yeah.
She wanted Venus to be a single because that is the only song she's ever put out that is 100% her lyrics, her production. Nobody else had any hand in it. It was only her.
That was
That's
Maddie
not
on.
true.
Yeah,
No,
no.
Maddie
Venus-
on totally
Venus
produced-
was 100% Lady Gaga.
That's not
No.
true. Maddie on did that beat.
Did he?
Yeah.
And
Well,
we
I
love
remember-
Maddie on.
well,
Winky little Maddie
Who
on.
doesn't?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I just remember her wanting that to be
Scarlet
a single
Spence fan
because
fiction.
she has at least a great part in it.
So I get that, and I legitimately love the first 3 minutes of Venus, and then it fucking loses the plot when it's going into
Venus!
When it's going, Venus. But no, when she goes into the whole like Jupiter, don't you know my ass is famous? And then
she's
she's
hilarious.
like Venus, oh, and you're like, it's a fun song, but that shit ruins any chance it had of being any kind of pop
It
singer.
reminds me
like,
of Sex Planet by R. Kelly.
Sex Planet. When it started to become an ad for the Real Housewives, I lost it a little. Yeah, I mean all the housewives started showing up, and they end up playing
In the
a bigger
video?
part in the video.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's who those
Oh,
people
God.
were.
That's
Yeah,
the thing. When
they were
they,
the Real
give a
Housewives.
shit.
when I didn't give a shit at all. I didn't-
Right,
and
yeah.
They showed up. I was like, these people are being featured. Like I should know who they are, and I just
Yeah.
don't
Don't
care.
know. Right, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
they have a face, maybe?
There
have
they
a
are.
Face, yeah.
There they are. I think the absolute worst music video of Lady Gaga's, it's a recent one. Her video for Million Reasons is so boring.
Yeah.
It's pretty boring.
It's so unnecessary. I like that she's continuing with her Gaga-ness. She wants to make a series. She makes the end of Perfect Illusion the beginning of Million Reasons, and she makes John Wayne the end of Million Reasons the beginning of John Wayne. That's very Gaga of her, but Million Reasons just didn't... the music video just... It didn't need to be so boring.
Yeah.
It looked very much like the...
B-roll.
Yeah,
B-roll,
right.
the music
I mean,
video.
she just had that. She has that outfit and that set, which was just a white backdrop, and
Right.
that's all she did with it. And it's like, I get that this is a
Speak-
ballad, but
It-
you
I
do
mean,
something.
It makes
Video.
Edge of Glory look like Bad Romance.
Fair.
Best music video, by the way.
Bad Romance.
I mean,
Yes. It's gotta be.
I'm going with Telephone.
Telephone's glorious.
It's
It is
pretty
over
fucking
the
good
top
video.
and just
I mean,
wonderful.
It's so kitschy and camp, and I
Also,
live
I
for that.
I legit forgot how sexually omnipresent the Alejandro video was.
Oh, yeah.
That was. I was
Yeah.
wondering like, why does this song have so many fucking YouTube views? Like, and then I watched it like, that's.
I'm still
why.
mad that
It's a
was
Stephen-
the single instead of Dance in the Dark.
It should have been.
Oh
Dance in
my
the Dark.
God.
Yeah.
It should have been.
True,
And Gaga wanted
true.
it to be Dance in the Dark, and then the label was like, "No, I think we should do Alejandro."
But Alejandro, the music video was directed by Stephen Klein, who was another photographer I love. But if you watch it and you know anything about Stephen Klein's prior work, that is just Stephen Klein's vision. It wasn't Gaga at all.
Okay, which is still fun. It still worked in its own weird context.
Right.
Yeah, it was a thing. That being said, can we talk about things? And speaking about A Million Reasons and other things, Gaga's Super Bowl. Because here's the thing.
I was so annoyed.
I was because here's the thing. As we have discussed many a time in this podcast, I am not a fan of Katy Perry. The production on her Super Bowl was pretty fucking phenomenal. It was
Right, that
it
was like a
it made
showstopper.
me almost like her, like the way the production elements.
I
were.
remember that same feeling and thinking, I need to suppress this now.
Right, exactly. But and then like Gaga, you have such better songs. Why does this feel so cheap? Like you're on the same sets the entire time, and like
Well, and she's been doing this thing in the Joanne era where it's what the whole mid 2000s have been about, or 2010s,
Yeah, the
which
aughts,
is
the aughts.
this 80s throwbackness. And there was a lot of that where it just felt like she was doing this like 80s classic rock vibe,
Yeah.
and that's kind of all
Giant
she gave
steel
the set
sets,
designers
yeah.
was that
Well, this,
idea.
I think this is true of every single Gaga performance where it's intended beyond her regular audience is she transforms herself into what she thinks is the archetype.
Yes.
She was attempting Michael Jackson's performance for the Super Bowl. That's what she was going for. She didn't succeed.
Yeah.
But that's what she was going for. And whenever she performs for her Grammy performance where she did the Sound of Music tribute, that wasn't Gaga at all.
When it was fucking
It was phenomenal. It was a glorious moment,
forgetting about
but
that,
it
yeah.
wasn't
Huge
her
moment
at
in her
all.
career.
Yeah.
It was her version of Maria von Trapp. It was
Right.
anytime she goes up against
some existing trope or icon.
she takes it on.
Yeah.
Her Bowie performance, obviously it's a
I
tribute.
hate her Bowie performance so goddamn much.
It was oh my god. It was wrong. It was really wrong.
Yeah.
But
Again, the thing is that it's amazing is that she can sometimes give in like an Super Bowl performance or bleh Bowie performance, and yet she still has a career. She's still forgiven for those things because
she's just such a phenomenal dynamic performer.
Right.
You know, you think about her low points, but then when you think about her fucking Metallica duet at the Grammys, which especially if you go on YouTube, they've posted the
dress rehearsal.
the dress
Right.
rehearsal where there are no
the
mic issues.
work, yeah,
right.
And she's so fucking good. She sounds amazing harmonizing with the
James
lead
Hetfield, yeah.
from Metallica. And like that's the part of the thing where like yes, you say that she takes on
Too much.
she totally puts on
she
personas
she
all
tries
the
to become
time.
something else.
And
Yeah.
but the thing is it works so well
Right, it
enough
worked well
of the
with-
time
yeah.
that
It worked
you
with
can forgive
Metallica.
her.
It worked with that Sound of Music performance. It worked
Right.
well with Cheek to Cheek.
Yeah,
It
and so you
works-
can forgive her when it doesn't
Right,
totally
exactly.
work.
And that's the one
because
thing I'll always say
she's
is
still
that
finding herself now that the sound of 2012 isn't what people want to hear anymore. She still has to find what her new sound's going to be. So there's going to be some failed experiments,
Yeah.
but I
But
can
then she does
accept
come to
that.
Mama, and holy shit.
Yeah.
But then you also have parts where because Katy Perry, she's still very much middle of the road, straight ahead lyrics, that kind of thing, kind of boring in that sense, but still has a bunch of number ones. But Gaga, not only does she have 3 fucking Album of the Year nominations, then she also from the Grammy, she also has won a Golden Globe for her acting. Right. She has an Oscar nomination for Best Original Song. Like she has these fucking highs that just seem to keep like ascending and escalating.
I think within the next decade, she's probably gonna try to go for an EGOT.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah. I don't know what her Tony thing will be, but it'll be fucking
she'll
crazy.
have
yeah.
one though.
Yeah.
All she
Right.
needs to do is start looking, and she will get cast in Broadway.
I think her and Elton John should shop around a musical version of Romeo and Juliet.
That is.
I hate you.
a
Get out of
thing.
my house.
We were briefly debating today. You okay, Michael?
I'm great.
All right. Rocket Man! Rocket, no. So, but that was the thing. We also briefly debated today, like, you know what, sometime season 3, we might do an Elton John episode.
Yeah.
Of course, as soon as we do that, we have to do a fucking...
See that? Yeah, you were like,
Billy
I don't
Joel
want to
episode.
do Billy Joel, and I'm like, if we're doing,
Well,
Elton
you know
John,
what?
we
You
are
know why?
absolutely
What
doing
happens if we
Billy
do Billy Joel? Because he has told us explicitly we have to have him on for it. Bryce. You have to have Bryce on
Joel.
for it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, exactly. So that is a whole different thing that we're gonna. But we need an Elton John guest though. But we'll get into that. He also has a whole shit ton of albums. We'll get there. It's exciting times. Anywho, other Gaga stuff. Let us know.
Oh, I do want to cock.
You want to cock? You want?
I want to
Truth
talk.
or Dare, Madonna.
I want to talk about a couple of the best Gaga B-sides. My
Okay.
favorites easily are off of Joanne, Just Another Day, which is a straight up like
Paul
do
McCartney.
it's like a
love that.
Paul McCartney
Hit it, Mark.
and
Yeah.
and it's so like classic style. That's another one where it's like I definitely like she could not have done that without Cheek to Cheek.
Right.
And it also couldn't be anywhere besides Joanne. Like it's yeah, and it's just so she does the Paul McCartney thing so well, and she sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And then my other favorite is definitely Disco Heaven from The Fame.
This is so weird, and I know I apologize for this being true. I didn't hear Disco Heaven until this week.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I had the original version of The Fame, which didn't have Instead of Disco Heaven, I think it had Paper Gangsta as the bonus track from it.
Oh wow!
And
I had that too. There was an like, I feel like Europe got Gaga before we did, which is dumb, but I remember illegally downloading a version of The Fame in like 2008.
What's the statute of limitations on that?
That did not have Starstruck, it didn't have Paper Gangsta, it didn't have like a couple other things, and it had something. Maybe it wasn't like, Paper Gangsta. There was something that I remember hearing other people didn't really know about. Right. Brown Eyes, maybe. It's on the official version too, though.
Oh, alright. Well,
whatever. Yeah, archivists, throw comments on the Facebook page. As I always say when I'm too lazy to look something else. Because we're in the moment. We're not taking a break and editing it out together. That's not what we do.
We've done that before, and it sucks.
Yeah, exactly. So we're not going to lie to you, audience. We care about you. We want you to trust us because we trust you. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Michael, do you have any other thoughts?
Oh, can we talk about favorite and least favorite outfits?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
There's there's so much.
Least favorite is easy. Whatever the fuck she was wearing during the Bowie performance at the Grammys. Just that look was just this it was like a fucking face blown clown or something. Like it was just like this weird I just hated what she was trying to go for.
I will say as terrible as the meat dress was, I really and it's so funny, earlier you were like, let's talk about the wigs, and I was like, I don't know about the wigs, but that was one of my favorite Gaga wigs, was that long with the blue ends that she had with the meat dress.
Oh, yeah.
I think she really pulled that off.
It looked a little shake and go to me. It looked a little straight out of the bag. They didn't do much to it. Mm-hmm. But, that's fine.
But also, just in general, in the Born This Way era, she had great wigs.
That's true. That's true.
Across the board.
I think maybe her best outfit, the 2009 VMAs, she wore Alexander McQueen, this beautiful gown as she's walking in on the red carpet, and she's got the dishonorable thingos. The veterans who have been dishonorably discharged under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Thank you.
Listen, I know it's terrible.
Dingos.
I don't mean to make fun.
I did check my dictionary. I'm sorry.
What the fuck you were trying to say?
We were working towards it. And I was like, where are we going? And I was
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Make fun of me and my art popness.
Mm-hmm. That was my art pop moment.
Exactly. Didn't she? And I do remember her performing as the male persona for You and I at the VMAs one year.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad she gave that up, honestly. I appreciate, again, her trying to find new personas and other things there. Sometimes she goes too far. One time she actually was on stage during a concert and came out in a wheelchair in a mermaid outfit, which is, fine and good and everything, except for the fact that is 1,000% Bette Midler. That is, her thing, explicitly. That was, one of those times where, and she even tweeted, Gaga, you can keep the meat dress, but stay away from my mermaid! And the thing is, and Gaga, listen, love you dearly, but, that was a rip-off.
Yeah.
That was, blatant.
How about we discuss biggest Gaga rip-off? The moment where she took out the tracing paper and etched a little too hard. Born This Way?
I mean, the song Born This Way is the biggest one for me. I mean, there are other moments
Perfect Illusion's close.
Where she's throwing out homages, or it's pretty obvious that she she listened to a song and wanted to make a song
in that vein, and accidentally
she usually changes it enough to make it his own thing, and so it's just a tribute to. And on Born This Way, she forgot to change it. It is straight up express yourself with different production. Yeah.
And listen to our Madonna Happy Hour Minisode, by the way.
I get mad about it there too.
Exactly. Michael, what would you pick?
It was hard for me to get over Born This Way because I did grow up as a Madonna fan.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't even.
Yeah. I grew up I grew up in the Ray of Light era. That was my introduction to Madonna.
That's not a bad one.
It's not, and that's why I was such a fan of hers. But obviously, it's been a very, very, very downhill.
Yeah. Except for, I mean, if you listen to our Madonna episode, we actually give high marks to Rebel Heart, because I thought that was a stronger later era album.
Sure.
More so than
Great.
Hard Candy.
Hard Candy. Oh, yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah. American
MDNA. MDNA.
I
always want to say MDMA.
Yeah, I think
because that's what it really is.
I think MDNA was our lowest ranked album, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I think it was.
Oh god.
Because it's trend chasing garbage.
Yeah.
Right.
It's her 2012 EDM.
Again, as noticed, hey Gaga, I'm not sure if you noticed this, chasing trends, another thing you stole from Madonna. Stop doing it.
That's
Madonna's far from the first one.
I know.
MJ chased trends.
Yeah, he did. Will I Am, Akon.
For example.
Exactly. We also did an MJ episode where we talked about his terrible, terrible latter-day albums. Anywho, good times.
Oh, love it.
That's part of why I also, even though we ranked it fairly low, I appreciate Joanne because it is definitely not trend chasing.
Yeah,
No,
that is the one thing it has going for it.
Right, absolutely.
Even if it doesn't
also-
win on every aspect, it's at least a bold,
Also,
thing.
Perfect Illusion was #1 in France and Spain, which is like perfect for me. That feels perfect for me. Like, it's not a great song, but like that's where that sound would be big.
Sure.
And also, I love her in that music video when she's like fake making out with Kevin Parker.
Ooh.
It's like weirdly really hot.
Really good stuff.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah.
Oh, really quickly, I think it's worth mentioning, talking about The Cure, her new single.
Oh,
Interesting. Is how I would call it.
disappointing is
You
what
think?
I would call it. It's a Chainsmokers song.
It is.
It is
It's-
the
it
Chainsmokers.
absolutely
It's the
is.
Chainsmokers chord structure and breakdown after the chorus, and she's like the 4th or 5th artist now to try and do that exact thing. Because it's so popular, because they're smashing the world, even though they're fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And so I'm just,
Have the
that's
lowest ranked
why-
album of 2017 per Metacritic.
it's just like, it's not a terrible song, but it's also, she doesn't bring anything new to that structure. And so on that level, I don't need it. It didn't need to happen. If you're gonna put out a song like that, wait till your next album.
Right.
And give us that with your album.
I can't remember the producer. I just recently looked it up, but it's somebody who said they weren't really interested in the fame that might come from producing a Lady Gaga song. At first, I thought it might have been produced by Blood Pop, because she'd been such
Yeah,
a
believable.
he was a collaborator on Joanne, which I cannot sense in
at
the
all,
slightest.
at all. Right,
In
yeah.
the
Right.
slightest.
His touch is like not there at
Where
all.
the hell
Like,
is it? Because he's
credited on almost every track too.
Yeah.
right. It's weird.
It was like him,
he
Ronson, and
he
Blood
produced one of my favorite grime songs ever,
Go, yeah.
which was, oh my god. When I heard that Blood Pop was going to be on Joanne, I thought,
were like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my
it's
god,
saved.
oh my god, oh my god,
She-
yeah.
Oh god, it's saved. And then it just didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Fun fact, we saw Grimes live a lot.
Oh my god.
Did you?
Did. And she gave one of the best sets. We left early to go see Disclosure, and I regret that.
Sure,
Because
sure.
her set was so fucking good. She opened, and with every song, I was like, oh yeah, this one. Oh fuck, this one. Like, I forgot. how-
She gave it. She was
absolutely.
doing
She
live
was also
instrumentation.
she went at one point up to the microphone and she was like, "Hey, I'm sorry if I'm not giving it my all tonight. I'm dancing on 2 rolled ankles."
What?
And she was like stage diving and like doing all the choreo full out, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I rolled both my ankles yesterday."
Yeah,
I
and then
love
there was that
her.
one song. It's like normally this is sung in.
Oh,
yeah.
she was like, normally this is sung in Russian, but I don't know that. Oh no, she was like, normally this is in Mandarin, but I don't know Mandarin, so I'm gonna sing it in Russian.
Okay.
And I was
duh.
like, oh great, yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
Grimes.
Speaking of, and the thing is that seems like peak gay for what would Lollapalooza be, but it may have been because we saw Worst Gay, which is when we saw the UK group Years and Years
Oh my
perform.
God, they were so
and let me
fucking
just
bad
tell you
live.
this way.
No.
Let me
And
just
I
tell you
like them
something.
too.
Sure,
They
yeah,
were-
I want. You know what? I want to like them more than I like them.
Yeah, exactly. On paper, they're a group that I would like.
Sure, yeah.
Like it's like super electro pop, big like big chorus, open chord structures, and like just joyous overall. I love this, heavily melodic, great. And on paper, there's always something missing for me. And then that fucking performance, the second that little wispy dude tried to do a fucking mashup cover of Dark Horse by Katy Perry and Hotline Bling, I wanted to rip my ears out my skull.
I mean,
it
A,
was,
anyone who thinks that Dark Horse is cover-worthy immediately loses any credibility they had in my
Oh,
book.
wow.
But
Oh no.
And also,
it was
as
rough.
we
It was
noted
really
in the
rough.
last, but one bright note we noted in the last podcast, Michael, hardcore Lady Gaga fan that he is, he actually tried to see her on the Born This Way ball tour.
Yeah, well.
She broke her hip or something.
She tore it. She tore that thing.
Yeah, she tore her thorax before she was able to come back. She had to go
Her
surgery,
exoskeleton
cancel
started chipping
her
away.
date. But as such, he now has tickets. He will be seeing her on the Joanne World Tour.
I mean, unless another vital part of her insides.
yeah. Oh, her eye sockets, they dislocated. Like, I don't know. It's...
Oh my god, that'd be terrifying. Can
God.
you imagine seeing Lady Gaga pop both her eyes off in concert?
Wow. No, I can imagine that with Grimes, though.
Yeah, I actually weirdly...
Speaking-
I can't...
it's
Sorry, my head fell off. Here's Genesis.
I appreciate that we brought Grimes up because she's definitely an artist that I feel like wouldn't have gotten the same attention that she did pre-Gaga.
Because the thing is, there's
that's-
always going to be weird outsider art pop people. But
Yeah.
Gaga really did a great job of mainstreaming a lot of that shit.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
I'm wearing a
making
meat
that
dress, deal with it.
more acceptable. And that's the other thing is that, like, she was from the very beginning in the Just Dance video what pop music as a whole became for the next, like, 5 years after that.
Yeah.
Like, that image that she had in Just Dance became the
trashy
Katy
party,
Perry, the Nicki Minaj,
the
the LMFAO,
right.
the Miley Cyrus, like...
It was the shoulder pads and the blunt bangs and the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone started doing
and
it.
the animal prints and the neon colors.
Right.
Yeah. So,
And
and she's kind of influential
Riding
that
a
way.
flamingo
Also,
in a pool.
Trashy
you know.
house party. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Trashy
Also, we
house
can say credit Gaga for basically, and it would have happened either way, I'm sure, but basically creating the career for Pentatonics, too.
It's true.
Because
It's true.
their
their first breakthrough was a cover of Telephone.
Yeah, for a choir concert that they did, just the trio.
Oh,
by
is that
themselves.
true?
Yeah.
They had
As a trio?
as a trio, just the vocalist.
Yeah, Scott.
I need a
Mitch,
history
and-
lesson on the
yeah.
pentatonics, apparently.
They went to high school together.
Sure.
And in a choir concert, the three of them did an a cappella cover of Telephone, which went viral.
Yeah.
And so then they
And it was
reached
damn good,
out.
too.
They found
Yeah.
Avi and Kevin through the internet and then auditioned for the sing-off.
Wow.
So Gaga's kind of responsible for that, too,
Yeah.
which is kind of a great,
And they
honestly.
also
Yeah.
covered like 2 more Gaga songs during that sing-off season. Like
Yeah.
they
Sure.
were all about it.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody was, so
Yeah.
why not do it?
It was the time.
Yeah. Also, the fucking R. Kelly performance of Do What You Want on
Which
SNL.
one? Oh, SNL, yeah.
Woo!
Whew! There is so much air humping on Diamond
Well,
Sequence.
he just like she lays down on the ground during the bridge, and he just like does push-ups on top of her. And it's like, this is sexy?
In my opinion, I thought that maybe they had filmed their 2 parts separately and then put them together in post because they didn't seem to be on the same planet.
Oh, but let me just tell you something though. It only came out during research week. We found the fucking Vivo Presents when she did the Artpop concert.
Oh, no.
When she does Aura and she comes out on
the
stage.
outfit for Aura.
with
It's like
one-
full-blown Karen Dreyer Anderson of the knife.
like face mask and white floaties on her arms.
She's wearing so many
Love it.
floaties.
Oh, I
There are
love
floaties
it.
everywhere, and I'm like,
She's
oh.
screaming into
She
the
has
microphone.
that, what is that?
Era.
Is
What?
it Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
She's wearing like a Jack in the Box headpiece with like a big black like pointy thing.
She went for it.
Yeah,
she went
she
all
went
in
for
on
something.
art.
She really did.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, her 2 big collaborators throughout that era were Marina Abramovic and Jeff Koons, who are 2 of the arguably most overrated artists who were part
Maria
of
Abramovich,
contemporary
remember
art.
from the one Jay-Z video he did for the whatever the Kingdom Come album that he did. But yes, if
that
you continue,
one,
yeah.
right? But you saw Lady Gaga adopt that same sort of well, I have this vision and it's going to get sold. I don't care how bad it sells.
Yeah, exactly.
It was that same sort of, I guess,
Right.
artistic
That's the thing.
pompousness.
We've talked about this before.
And that's
is
what
that-
made art pop so unlikable.
We've talked about this before. Is when an artist gets to a certain point in their career where they don't have any, where they're just surrounded by yes men.
Yeah.
Kanye
yeah.
really fell into that like hard, and it's kind of sad. And I feel like Gaga
for a period.
for the
Yeah.
art pop era had no one telling her to stop.
Right.
And so she...
Keep being weird. Go weirder. Go weirder.
Right,
Yeah.
right, exactly. And so then after that, it was like, after she didn't get a good response to it, she tried to course correct.
She had to do a hard reset, and I give her credit for doing
with
that.
Cheap
But she
Cheap,
had to
which
fall
is the
first.
reason I love it so much.
Yeah.
It refocused.
Exactly, but also let's not forget Till It Happens to You, too.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a part of that era for sure.
Featuring Joe Biden. He was part of the ad campaign.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I don't remember him on the
He
singing
continues
credits.
to
Yeah.
give speeches on that subject to
I know.
this day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she was very
God
honest
bless.
about her experience too.
Yeah.
On that one there. Although Taran says he enjoyed the Marry the Night video so much more when you got the
Totally
backstory.
a different thing.
Yeah.
But yes.
The 14-minute fucking video, not an art pop film.
So yeah, I mean it. Marry the Night. The video is
The song starts about 8 minutes in.
Right.
And so it's too long, but as a film, I enjoyed it watching it this week way more because now that I'm more familiar with the story of it, that she was signed to Def Jam and was dropped by L.A. Reid like 3 months later.
While covered in Cheerios.
As I keep
Right.
saying, she's
Yes.
going to keep remaking videos till
And
she
so
accidentally
she-
remakes Berlin Alexanderplatz shot for shot. Hashtag film reference.
And so she after getting dropped from Def Jam had the worst period of her life and went through like critical depression and contemplated suicide and like lost her mind, had a breakdown and was institutionalized for a moment. So I appreciate the Marry the Night video for that reason, that she was comfortable enough to try and tell that story.
Yeah.
It is also very confusing because it's out of order. You
Yeah.
start in the hospital and then it flashes back to her breakdown and then the song happens.
Look at the ass on the nurse on the right.
Bam. Right, exactly.
Take a
But-
break from your mental
but
health to talk
knowing-
about dad ass.
I also kind of love and also kind of hate that she said in an interview once while she was shooting Marry the Night, that for the whole sequence where she's having her breakdown in the bedroom and she's in the bath and dyeing her hair and like pouring Cheerios on her face, that she like blacked out. She does not remember filming that.
Really?
Yeah. And so
See,
she
I
like
didn't know
she
this.
like went into this like primal place and like flashbacked to that time in her life when she was having that extreme mental breakdown and just like tried to relive it as authentically as possible.
Well, I guess the Cheerios make a lot more sense now.
Yeah. Side note, we're going to be adding a new item to the Chartographers merch store, a t-shirt that says, take a break from your mental health to focus on dad ass.
You're welcome.
So that's going to be a new phrase. There's also bumper stickers and keychains, too. We know you guys love the keychains. We're going to keep sending the keychains.
Let's
I'm gonna send one to Karen from finance.
there are like 4 to 8 steps we need to hit before we start a store.
Before we start doing merch.
There are like a lot more milestones before
Not
merch
a
is
t-shirt of
available.
animated Evan and Terrence going, hello, at the start of every episode.
How would we have an animated t-shirt? Is it like a t-shirt with a GIF on it?
No.
Is it like a
It's like
Teletubbies dream?
it's like the Justice music video.
Where it just keeps changing multiple times. I kind of need a rip-off artist. Hey, we had a great discussion. I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, this is good.
Exactly.
I've said all I need to say, I
Yeah,
think.
Michael, of course, you could buy his audio journals about this that are 900 editions long, detailing his thoughts on Lady Gaga. They are available.
It's a tome.
It is an audio tome. Find it on audiotome.com. In the meantime, Michael, genuinely, thank you for being here. I'm glad. I'm glad you were the perfect guest for this.
Oh my god, I had such a good time.
Yeah, good. Very good. Awesome. Great. I know. All right. Well, hey, listen, this was
We'll
our
see you next time.
23rd artist that we did, which is amazing. And yeah, throw your fucking comments on Facebook, you assholes. I love hearing them. They're great. Keep on listening to us. Whatever the fuck.
What's your catchphrase? Do you remember? Okay, bye-bye!
Buy Artpop on iTunes.
Yes,
Gaga, yes. Oh my god.
You look beautiful!
You look, oh, is that a new wig? Yes.
Yes!
Oh my god, yes.